Yo, how you guys doing tonight? You know, the people at home won't know this, but we're actually a week behind on this episode.
What?
Yeah, it really threw me through a loop because I thought you guys recorded last week.
Well, we tried to, but you know, things happen.
You know, shit hit the fan, and so like I was looking at like this, you know, like where we list what episodes we were recording. I was like, wait a minute, these are the ones right after where I left off. Is this right?
I've already watched these.
Devin's like, I'm not behind.
No, I didn't watch. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't.
There's
watch
definitely
them
no
yet.
way Devin had watched them.
Oh, you still? So you didn't even watch this set before this recording?
What?
As in, you were still not current as of today.
He was going to be absent last week, and he knew that, so he didn't watch then. He watched today.
You know, on weeks where I'm absent, I still watch the episodes, Devin.
Well, look at you, Mr.
Very diligent.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, brilliant roast. I appreciate you. Thank you. I feel my place has been perfectly kept. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure this is a lie. This is a bold-faced lie out of Brendan anyway, because I remember all those times when he was on hiatus for like a month, and he'd be like, "Man, watching 15 episodes in one to 2 days is crazy, guys."
I remember. Fair.
What do you mean?
There's like a couple of times when I'm like out on work trips and I don't have the time. But if life and I'm not away from home causes me issue, I still watch the episodes.
Well, you didn't say that.
Well, I guess
you just wholesale were like, I do it every time. I'm such a good noodle.
I mean, I am a good noodle is all I'm saying. I'm a pretty damn good noodle. Oh, no one agrees with me.
I'm mostly trying to imagine your noodle-like form. You just wiggling about.
Dente.
Al dente.
So we watched One Piece this week, or some of us did.
We watched some One Piece this week.
Actually, you know what? No, I didn't watch One Piece this week. I watched One Piece last week.
One Piece. I watched One Piece.
That is true. I watched One Piece last week.
You know what we need? Because all of us watched this last week. Actually, this is a good thing, Devin. You need to lead the discussion. You're the only one with these episodes fresh in the memory.
Fuck.
Oh, this is going to be great. I love this.
Fuck.
See, this is a good thing. This is good for our growth as like as a podcast and as a group. You know. So Devin, please, why don't you read the summary for us this week and lead us.
This week on Run Piece, we go undercover in the Dressrosa SMILE factory to reveal a massive amount of OSHA violations. The Tontattas are clearly not paid on time, not being given their mandatory lunch breaks, and there is no sign of any human resources department to address these concerns. So our small friends rightfully start a riot and make their way towards the front door. Tragically, before they can pry it open, their general manager, Kuween, arrives with an industrial strength vacuum cleaner to round them up. But just when all seemed bleak, Frankie busts through the door for the save. After swooning Kuween in the most dated way possible, he turns back to Senor Pink as the two roll up. Jesus Christ. The two roll up their sleeves and start taking their fight seriously. Elsewhere, we have Zoro continuing to taunt Pika and display a difference in skill. We also have Luffy and Co battling the unstoppable Nutcrackers, who are revealed by the recent creations of Sugar, who has woken back up with a fear of anything long-nosed shaped. Having heard this, Usopp prepares a special ammunition set to take out Sugar once more. With the help of Viola's powers, Usopp is about to land the sickest 360 no-scope drop shot. He has to do all this before the Broom Patrol Club. God damn it!
Are you okay?
Yeah, no. you are just.
I was
happening
prepared to read this. What? This is just.
This is these are normal sentences. You are the only abnormality in this equation.
He also has to do all of this before the Broom Patrol climb up the plateau and capture him, thanks to the help of Kanjuro's ladder. We also have Luffy and Co. meeting up with Robin and Barto, who tell him to meet Rebecca at the flower field to get Law's key. While they fend off Gladius, finally we learn that Princess Manchuri is being held captive behind a chapel in the palace. a place very special to Viola and Tontattas. Fuck!
God, it felt like 8 years.
I feel like we need to put you in a class about punctuation. I think that would solve a lot of what happened here.
I'm not the one that wrote that.
No, you are the one that don't know how to read that.
Yeah, because I have a reading and writing disability.
I know.
This is why I suggest.
This is way. I don't know what's wrong with you, but this is way worse than you've ever done.
Yeah,
this is an exemplarily bad performance out of you.
I wasn't prepared.
What? You're never prepared.
I was reading it wrong.
My guy, there are commas and periods. Use them. Like live them, breathe them in. You just roll into every word like you're fucking Stephen Hawking. Nut.
You gotta stop.
The people at home are not gonna get that one.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm we got through the summary, but Devin, I don't think I want you to lead.
Really?
Well, hold on. Maybe his talking skills are still like normal talking skills when he's not reading. All right, well,
they are fucking shot.
I have a sneaky suspicion that we might have short-circuited the man.
You're still hungover from St. Patrick's Day? Is that what's happened here? Your brain's still fried?
Yeah.
He hasn't regrown all those brain cells that died in the
Yeah.
Which is funny because I didn't drink or anything. Just went to a party.
I may not be Irish, but I feel like you're fucking up St. Patrick's Day. That's all I'm saying.
What the hell? I didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day, and it was great.
All I'm saying is, from my observations throughout life, if you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, you're drinking yourself into a coma. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Or, for people that, don't drink themselves into a fucking stupor every week, they just, hang out with some friends.
That just seems like culturally incorrect from my observations. I'm not Irish. I have to take the game here.
Incorrect.
Are you trying to culture splain my culture, Justin? Excuse you?
I feel like you should agree with me because you did it properly, You should be telling Brett you did it wrong.
Well, no, because
there's a wrong way.
We clearly did the same thing. You're the only one telling us we did it wrong.
Well, you just said you weren't drinking.
Unless
I misunderstood that.
Caucus people.
Man,
aren't you supposed to be getting drunk right now?
So anyway, we did watch. Shut up. We did watch One Piece this week. The fucking what was the first thing that happened? I don't even remember. I'm in a daze.
Are you also hungover from St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, I think everyone's just lost their mind, and we go a week without recording, and everyone forgets how this shit fucking runs.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, this is why we need to be consistent. If we break consistency, and then everything falls apart.
Correct. I am a creature of a habit, and my habits fall apart in seconds.
Justin, why don't you tell me what did Zoro do to Pika? Was it even cool, or was it just like a waste of our fucking time?
It was very funny. I remember that because I was watching it last night with my cousin. Sorry, Justin, I'm cutting you off.
No, you keep going. I'm readying up. I'm next step back.
He's readying up. He clicked the ready check box.
He's warming the engine.
You're still picking your champion, but you're listing your options.
I've already hit ready in queue. You're sitting there figuring out all of the stats. Anyways, we're when I watch Zoro cut Pika in the gigantic form and he just lets out that little shriek. I was streaming it, watching it with my cousin online, and we both just fucking lost it at the shrill shriek that he releases.
Heck.
And it wasn't super cool. It was just Zoro doing Zoro.
Whoa, hold on. Hold the phone.
Oh, we have a dissenting opinion.
It was meh as fuck. It was no different than anything he's ever done ever.
Okay, was it unique? No.
Yeah, lay it on him, Justin, or lay it on him.
Absolutely. I legit learned the name of this fucking move because that's how much I love this shit. Because it sounds so good.
It's another pound.
Yeah, get him, Devin.
He adds more pounds.
Sen Hachiju. Pandoha. That sounds so good.
Congratulations, you said it in Japanese. It's pounds. It's adding more weight to the punch. It's the same shit.
Or not 10,000. He's at 1,000. He's 900 fold.
1,000.
Listen, man, I just understand you can't appreciate this.
Times. It's just the Phoenix with more pounds.
But it sounds so good when he says it. It just sounds so good when he says it. It satisfies my ears, man.
I think this is copium happening because you just haven't heard it in so long.
That is very plausible.
What actually happened? Because I feel like we're just arguing over sounds right now. So what
essentially the Fortnite kids are jumping over and Pika's gonna like, haha, I'm gonna stop you, and Zoro goes, haha, no, slice, extra pounds, and then Pika goes, ouch. And they make it past. That is the core events of what happened.
Okay, now Justin, tell me what happened.
Do you have any idea how little that narrowed it down?
So we have Barto, Rebecca, and Robin. They're falling with style toward the plateau that they're trying to aim for, but they're slowly descending into Pika's path. Pika makes notice of them, goes to take his massive giant fist and punch at them. Zoro says, I'm not having any of that shit. Cuts the fist into like 4 quarters, but also slices Pika's real body in the process. And so his friends are now happily moving along their merry way to their next stage. And Zoro is just honestly teabagging Pika, like emotionally. He's just taunting the shit out of him. I'm just like, you know what? I like this. This is fun. This is entertaining. Just put him out of his misery, please.
Zoro's smug as shit the whole time, too.
Oh, yeah, he is. I feel like the whole time, like, you could like sum up, like, Zoro's mood is the smite, like, ping of, you rock, cancel that.
Okay.
Devin making the smite reference?
What year is it?
More like, who is this guy?
Justin understands.
I go here. I watch the episodes. Don't worry about me. Worry about the audience.
You know what's funny about the you rock cancel that fucking meme? Because he's fighting in a real fucking rock.
Right.
This is
makes
stupid.
it even better.
God damn it.
God damn it. This meme's got layers, actually. Almost as many layers as Pika's bricks. Ayo! I'm just kidding.
All right. So I'm going to take away Brendan's speaking stick.
What the hell, man?
That soundbite didn't even make sense.
What do you mean? It's like layers.
No, I'm talking about Devin, who used the soundboard.
Oh, did he do the knowing his head?
You did the more you know soundbite. I was like,
I did hear that, and I didn't know if that was just me or my autism.
It just played in my head. I wasn't sure if I was just hearing things again or not.
I mean, it happens all the time. My schizophrenia is like, honestly.
Yeah, but usually it's musical numbers, not
that was musical, to be fair.
That not what musical. I mean, but sure.
Everything's a musical if you believe hard enough.
Brendan doesn't actually hear our normal voices. We're actually talking in song.
I've been falsetto the entire time.
No, you guys are all in a new hip hop musical that I've been trying to work into in the big leagues for years. The problem is that I can never get the beats right.
Is it West Side Story?
No, it is not West Side Story.
Are we snapping at you?
You are not snapping at me. God, if I couldn't even imagine, my life would be a fucking living hell if you guys were snapping at me all the time.
What I really want to know here about the scene of the 3 Fortnite kids drifting down is who ended up pulling Barto's pants back up.
That's what I want to know, dude.
I don't know.
There's only one candidate.
I'm kind of just imagining like he literally just like pulled like the Olympian like lift himself up and like to the point where like his legs were above his head and just let him jiggle down.
Just like but the beetle, his feet would have gone into the beetles that are kind of keeping him
wide, like the T-pose like style, the really hard one. We don't know his physical capabilities. We just know he knows how to throw a wall.
Is there a Tontatta with them or not?
Yes, Leo.
Yes. Okay. Well, then
he's the one candidate. Leo. He's the one candidate.
Hold on. I like to believe that Barto is physically coordinated enough to shimmy his pants back up by any means necessary. I don't know.
Like he looks like he's got some good core strength. He could probably bend his legs in the air, spread his little bee things like off to the side or whatever, and then be like in an inverse like T-pose or whatever. I believe that he could do that.
That's my headcanon. He shimmied his pants back up.
He could have swung it too. Like he could have just like couple kicks and done like a 360.
I feel like this is a Leo situation. In fact, I bet you that he even was like, I'm going to level with you, Barto. I never want to see that again. I'm going to sew this shit shut right now.
He sewed his trousers to his waist.
And then Barto's like, "What the? I need that down. The people need to see this.
If I can't put my pants,
you stitched shit to my skin.
If I can't put my pants down, I'll turn from the cannibal to the fucking bedwetter. I need to be able to pee, man.
Do you have any idea how much of my identity you've just taken from me within a single swoop?
half of my MO is pissing in public. Come on, dude.
I pissed them off. I pissed them on. It's a whole thing." and then fucking Leo's in the back. He's just like, "I don't care, dude. Like, this is too much."
So yeah, not much really happened between Zoro and Pika. It's just Zoro styling on him for the most part. Other things happening after that is the Fortnite
Yo,
kiss eventually.
Sugar's back.
Sugar's back. What do you mean you hate
do
this?
we hate this? Why do we hate this?
It's not that okay, let me rephrase. I'm just numb to it.
We're numb to it. I still don't know if I followed just yet. Did we? So we needed Sugar to stay down. Is that what we're saying? Okay, we wanted Sugar to stay down.
Well,
because let's be real with what's going on with Sugar and the Nutcrackers. This is just more buffer time.
Well, hold on. I feel like that sets a bad precedent. Okay, is it more buffer time for Luffy and co? Perhaps, mayhaps. I somewhat agree.
It is 100% more buffer time because now we have a whole ass new character who we're following and a whole ass new character we haven't heard about. We have heard about, but it's now being brought up immensely now.
Well, hold on.
To focus on while they're busy rebuilding robots.
Listen, all I'm saying is they're now reopening the book between Usopp v. Sugar. Usopp's like, wait a minute, that bitch is back? Hold the phone. I got
he's
this.
About to
correct.
The coolest part about the coolest part about that is the fact that we now get to see Chris Kyle Usopp, get a headshot from 1,000 kilometers away.
Chris Kyle Usopp.
That's what they're setting up for. He even has a spotter. I get it. He's a sniper.
Can you imagine
the
that?
Core,
go ahead. Sorry.
The core of this is literally just okay, we're gonna cut off some loose ends, introduce a new character who can't stop literally anything, and focus entirely on this not random, but complete side princess Tontatta. And that's all it is. And it's buying time to settle that down before Luffy goes and punches Doflamingo.
Well, okay,
that's all it is.
I don't know what the Princess Tontatta part has to do with all this, because Sugar has nothing to do with her.
Yeah, she does.
No, she doesn't.
No, what I'm saying is that because of this buffer, because we have this quote unquote Luffy's being slowed down, it gives the writing team time to show other shit happening.
Yeah, well, this is always part of the plan. So they have to make sure they don't forget about the plan that they had established before. So I guess you're right.
But they also established Manchuri a long time ago. She is a new plot element. The fact that she's not with the rest of them is a new plot element. But the idea of saving and protecting her is not new to us as of these episodes.
No, I know that's not new. What I'm saying is that the fact that what's her face, Sugar's back is literally just a plot device to make so that they could go.
He's just saying that
else.
it's an opportunity to create more filler for the anime.
Yeah.
That's all he's saying. Yes. He's just complaining that it's more filler stuff. Before we get to plot.
This filler take. It's filler if you don't do anything with it, but they're literally giving you an opportunity to give Chris Kyle Usopp. That's fun. That's awesome. That's at least fun.
This makes me want to ask, how do you okay, so he's prepping some type of shot, right? What's he cooking?
That's what I want. I want to know my boy's cooking, is all I'm saying. Because he had the first 1v1. Well, it was really 1v2, by the way, and he fucking won, by the way. He had his 1v1 against her, and his gag was just basically scaring her to death. Well, not to death, but to pass out or whatever. Now he's he's cracking his knuckles.
Did we watch the same shit? Because this is some copium I'm hearing you huff.
What are you talking about?
That's not how it went down at all.
That's exactly how it went down.
That's exactly how it went down. What are you talking about? The first 1v1 they had, he scared her literally to passing out.
No, but you're saying that was his plan all along.
Listen, I'm not. Just let her laugh. We're not here to.
You were like, oh, he went out and won that. No, he didn't. He got his ass smoked.
He absolutely won it. Anyway, moving on.
He got smoked, and then he's like bumblefucked his way into a W.
Okay,
but anyway, narrator Kuhn said Usopp was the winner, and narrator Kuhn is never wrong. So
that's all I'm saying. Usopp's the winner. Now we have a new moment where we got Usopp knuckle cracks. Time for him to spread his wings and do what he came here to do, and that's be the best sharpshooter on the fucking Straw Hat Pirates. Anyway, that's my. So now we got. You know what's gonna happen? Is he's gonna win round 2-2, baby, because that's our boy. That's what we come to know and love about our number one sniper, our god.
Do we have?
Thank you very much.
Do we have a full picture yet of exactly the shot he's taking? Like, we understand he's shooting from like the plateau to the palace, but like, do we have like the full picture of that? Like, because I know what the scene looks like, I don't want to like say too much.
He's got to go through like several walls of stone and stuff. Sugar's not just standing by a window waiting to get headshot here. She's through any number of walls of concrete and stone and wood. So we're just relying here on Viola with the clairvoyance to be like, all right, Sugar's right here, and so this is what you got to aim at. So clearly Usopp's got to have some kind of
elite where you have the little ping above the target, and you're waiting for the target to walk by a window, and they go shoot it now.
Usopp's got to have some kind of bunker buster situation going on here, because otherwise, up to this point, his standard issue ammo, even the ones with the plants and stuff, they don't have wall penetrating capabilities. So that we've seen. So he's got to have something else that is going to either just explode real good.
I don't know.
Or be like,
I saw Madam Web the other day, and there's some fireworks out there that can blow through walls.
Well, that's your fault. You shouldn't have been watching a shitty ass movie.
You just chose to watch a bad movie.
Hold on.
Justin.
I will say, this is an absolutely unnecessary tangent, but I'm here to make it anyway. Madam Web is a garbage movie, first and foremost. But secondly,
it's a really bad movie.
But secondly,
really bad. I joined in an hour late, and I still was like, this is really dog shit.
The funniest part is that literally 1 hour of the movie doesn't matter. It just replays itself for you in the second half. Anyway, the second point I'm trying to make here is this movie will go down or rise up, actually, in the future at some point as a cult classic, because it is so unbelievably bad that I think it's genuinely funny, because nothing about that movie seems human. It is.
I think I have to. I have to disagree with you, man. It is not funny bad. It's just bad.
It was pretty funny bad.
I don't think it was funny bad.
I think you should genuinely rewatch it with friends. Remove any expectation that it'll ever be good. You already know that. It's never going to be good. But watch it again and just see all the things that are bad about it, and just recognize the literal lack of humanity. Like, no one speaks in normal human speech. No one sounds human. No one makes human facial expressions.
This movie was made entirely by AI at some point.
That is what I'm saying,
We
man.
actually had a full-ass conversation saying this sounds like some AI scripted dog shit.
I think humans made the script, but there was just no chemistry with the characters. Hey, why are we talking about Madam Web? Can we get the fuck off Madam Web?
Because rockets go through walls.
Yeah, fireworks go through walls, man.
That's how Usopp is going to no-scope Sugar, is with an explosive star that is able to burst through a fucking wall, because why the fuck not?
I personally would like to believe...
You were huffing the paint earlier, and that's what I'm huffing right now.
I would personally like to believe that Usopp just has like a crazy arc shot where he's just going to shoot that shit up into the air and it's going to fall down perfectly. He's not going to shoot through the wall. He's going to shoot over it.
But he still has to go through several layers. Like, it's still like, it's got to go, then it has to go through the roof and any of the wood and stone.
Yeah. Or like, I think he just got the perfect angle, bro. He's just got the perfect arch. He knows what he's doing.
He just has to bank it.
He knows what he's doing. Does he know what he's doing? Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Why are you doubting the man Usopp? Who are you? You're not Brendan. Who are you?
Listen, I believe in my
Usopp right now, man.
Sometimes the mask cracks and some of the reality seeps through.
There are two wolves inside of you. One that loves Usopp and believes
what is
everything
the
he
Sniper
can do.
King mask? and one is the Usopp behind it. Oh man, Jesus Christ! I'm just saying, I believe in my boy. He's gonna 100% nail this.
Do you believe him? I don't know. I sense a lot
problem.
of doubt from you, man.
Listen, it was like a split second of doubt. All right, fucking don't dwell on it, okay?
So while we're talking about Sugar a little bit, so Sugar is the reason these Nutcracker things exist, as Luffy and his homies are desperately trying to fight them off, but they're seemingly indestructible. What I'm curious about is Luffy is like straight up punching holes through these things. And I want to know, like, what, who, like, the people or, like, where did the toys come from? And I'm saying this really poorly, but, like.
Well, we know where the toys are coming from.
Sorry, what I'm trying to say is, like, because in my head, like, let's say it's, like, a person or it's a fucking elephant for whatever reason. I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, like, that just, because in my head, I'm like, yo, imagine you're just a person. And you're like, wow, there's a fucking hole in my chest. But, like, because Sugar says you got to keep going, you just keep going. I don't know. Like, it like, blows my mind.
Well, you just don't feel anything. You're a toy with no actual insides or organs to get damaged. You're just metal shells.
If Soldier can't feel the fucking rain on his skin and crying, then he can't, or the warmth, they can't feel that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, they're just they have no feeling whatsoever. They are just they simply move and know things. Well, maybe not that even.
Yeah.
I am a toy of many things. I drink.
What is it?
I was just saying, are we Game of Thronesing now? Like, what? How many references to the other things can we cram into this episode?
I don't know, man. This is just my normal manner of speaking.
Helldivers and say Usopp's gonna.
No, we don't need Helldivers.
Right down.
I'm drawing a line.
Yeah, thank you. We no more lines. All right, you know, if you bring attention to the memes, then of course we're gonna start devolving into worse memes. All right, just fucking let them happen. But yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure we just know that the toys they simply have no feeling, my guy. They move. They exist. You know, they do whatever Sugar says.
To serve their Del Quixote's Doflamingo family. Oh my god.
Yeah, but they don't get to actually say the "oh my god" part because they don't have any of that.
I don't even think they say the first part. She just goes kill things, and they go.
And they turn around and kill things.
Well, they have an internal monologue.
Internally and screaming, "Fuck! Fucking kill me and me, please!"
Exactly.
Good shit. Yeah, so Nutcrackers are they're there at least, I guess.
How do you feel about Gladius?
How do we feel about Gladius? Do we have an opinion on Gladius? I mean, he's just.
You mean Sonic the Hedgehog? I can't wait for
I prefer prototype Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
He is basically Bakugo.
Kind of, yeah.
He's got the same hair and everything.
Like
he literally does fucking bombs for rocket boosting kind of thing. Kind of cool.
I will say something that I find funny is that he's literally just the explode fruit guy, number 5 or whatever from the Alabasta arc, but better. Written with a way better kit.
But he doesn't use his boogers.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I feel like the booger part was innovative. I kind of like the secret tech.
I'm not saying it's not innovative.
No.
But
no, that's not innovative. Justin, what the fuck does that take?
I do think the booger bit was like a fun idea and it gave him projectiles. But then this guy exists and he can just like, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say he can make projectiles. He's just smarter. He
makes projectiles. He literally shot buckshot at Robin and Brewster.
But
Bart.
didn't he just explode something else to do that?
Too.
How did he do that shot again? I don't remember. Didn't he just explode?
Honestly, they never really showed or
I'm pretty sure he threw some pebbles, but he inflated them to blow up or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds right. So he can make shrapnel grenades, which are pretty scary, actually. Shrapnel is very, very scary, very dangerous.
Okay, but have you ever seen a weaponized booger before? I think that's cool. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, we don't need to talk about Mr. 5 too much.
It's very One Piece.
You brought him up.
But you're the one who keeps going back to him. We've left him behind.
And I'm trying to
leave him alone. He's gone. He's never coming back.
Hold on. You don't know that. You don't know that. You know
One time to bring him back would have been Impel Down, and he was nowhere to be seen.
If we're talking about the live action, he's dead now.
Yeah, he dead.
No, it's not about live action.
That wasn't 5. No, that was 8, I think. That was their version of 8.
Oh,
I think so.
You sure?
I think
Which one was 8
or 7 or something like that? I'm pretty sure the equivalent of the live action guy that they killed in like the whatever episode was the frog motherfucker from the Alabasta climax when like the bomb was in the clock tower or whatever. You know,
it's a frog.
I choose to believe it's 5.
I don't think it was 5. I'm pretty sure it was like 7 or 8 or some shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say it is.
I'm gonna look this shit up. You know, if somebody else talk, I'm gonna fucking look the receipts really quick.
The boy's dead. Anyways, moving on.
So Gladius is cool. Great. Glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, he's fine.
Why did Conjuro build a ladder?
Because he was trying to help
he thought
people.
he was helping. Yeah, he thought it was helping. Also,
and
ladder's
he
a
found
strong
out
term.
those people, you know.
Yeah, it was Mr. Seven, also known as the dude that was in the bomb thing in Alabasta. Just so we're clear. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, my headcanon is 5, so. All right, see, that's good usage of it. See, that one makes sense.
My fucking God.
That one was good.
I'm getting better.
He needs some practice. He's got to warm up.
I also have to, get a more variety.
Also, just like, don't use it again. Moving on. Oh boy, yeah, I'm so glad we have that.
Whoever gave you a soundboard,
it's not even going to make it because the soundboard doesn't get into Audacity.
No, it does.
He tested it.
Oh boy, I'm so glad.
You know, the worst part about not getting time to rewatch these episodes, so I have a fresher memory, is that on the sheet here, I wrote Lao-G versus Don Chinjo might steal the show, and I believe that because that's something I would write.
It literally didn't, though. It literally didn't. It was just like, and then they cut to something completely different.
It has potential, and that's what I believe in. I believe Don Chinjo versus Lao-G. It's going to be the fight of the century.
Just for this, I hope we cut back and they are not fighting anymore. Not even that.
Yeah, it's like not even
that
people.
one of them won. Just that we pulled like an impel down or whatever, or marine forward, where they're just fighting one person, and then suddenly the next frame they're not fighting that person anymore. It's just we've just moved on. Just for that,
the skirmishes have transitioned into different people entirely.
Yes.
I thought you were going to propose like a friendship arc, and I was here for that, but now you're just trying to hurt me, bro. What
no,
Justin, if it makes you feel better, I want to see Lao-G versus Don Chinjo.
Thank you, appreciate that. Speaking of getting hurt, R.I.P. my boy Ferrul. My boy got chomped.
Who?
He definitely got chomped. The horse.
Oh,
right.
Yeah,
that shit was
Rip Farrell, though. That's true.
Poor Ferrul. Poor guy.
That was like some of the most gruesome action I've seen in One Piece in a while. I was like, oh my God.
Okay, let's not get that carried away. I mean, all he did was
remember
get
when
on.
a nuke almost killed a bird? I remember that.
Referencing
know,
a 500 episode old event.
We got real close to episode 1 of Attack on Titan. That's all I'm saying, man.
He's kind of right.
I do unironically think there was did this come out before Attack on Titan? Maybe it didn't. It's actually pretty close. I remember when Attack on Titan was like at the peak of its anime popularity. The manga was definitely out by the time these episodes came out. But was the fucking anime?
I think the anime was out because I was talking to my cousin and he said that that scene came out around like 2015, which is around when Attack on Titan was like starting to boom.
Yeah, I think so.
So the anime came out 2013.
Really fucking close.
Dressrosa anime was happening 2014 at earliest, maybe even later than that. This might have been around the same time. There's Oda might have been.
Well, I was gonna say they clearly took some inspiration, but I don't want to be a dirty liar if it turns out the timelines don't add up.
But now I want an animation of like the same puppet like recreating the Attack on Titan Eren mother eating sequence.
Yeah.
Now you just want an anime adaptation of fucking Lies of P. Which
anime air date was 2015. When did this chapter come out? Hold on.
All right. Well, Justin finds the receipts. In addition to all of these fuckers and at the plateau or whatever, we got the best parts of the episode, the Smile Factory, of course, where we learn that Frankie has great hearing, by the way. Incredible hearing.
What a thing.
That was the dumbest
What a
bit.
thing they did. I'm going to say, I wrote this down because it was, I figured we were going to talk about it and it wouldn't make it all the way to the quote section without getting spoken. So I'm just going to recant what was given in the sub.
Binary raccoon.
Frankie ear, which is not to say it's a special mechanism or something. It's just Frankie naturally has good hearing. That's it. He's just got good hearing. He wears earplugs to every metal concert. His his eardrums undamaged.
I mean, honestly, because he's the one that should have tinnitus the most from his CUDA bursts and everything.
Well, I was gonna say even less so. Like, isn't like all of Frankie supposed to be robot except for his back now, and I guess his brain? Like, isn't literally everything else supposed to be robot? He has artificially good hearing.
Well, yeah, but remember like that time when we saw him at that ice island or whatever, and like the front half of him burned off? His ears were intact, brother. His ears were intact. His ears are on the line. They're on the byline.
Yeah, the ears themselves could be metallic, but the drum itself is probably natural.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying, man. He's got
By the way, this
ear.
is still a dumbass bit.
I think it's funny.
It's funny. It's amazing.
It's not a bit. He's just got good hearing.
It's dumb in a funny way. Like, it's a funny dumb. I thought was really dumb was Senor Pink.
So I gotta be honest.
Where did that come from?
What do you mean? He's a hard-boiled guy, and he obviously is like.
What does hard-boiled mean?
It means being. It's the male equivalent of being asunder, I think. But like you're.
No, it's definitely not.
No, that's not true.
It's the male equivalent of being asunder outside of relationship energy. It's just like, I'm too cool to do anything. Proceeds to do the thing he said he wouldn't do because he's a softie. It's that. That's hard-boiled in a nutshell.
But like, why did he care about an old lady?
Because he's a nice guy. What part of this do you not understand? He is a hardened guy.
Just said.
He's a hardened guy, but he's a softie on the inside. Therefore, he does the softie thing.
Okay, hold on. I wanted to get a definition to give to Devin before you said what it was, Brendan. And I Googled hard-boiled for person, and I got a definition. But you know how Google also gives you the like other questions people ask with the thing you just said?
What's the definition of sunder? Isn't it? It's there, isn't it?
No. Worse.
Okay.
Oh, no.
The first people also ask is, what does it mean if someone is hard-boiled? The second one is, why is Senor Pink so hard-boiled?
Well, that's not worse. I mean, that's just better. That's just like
Google.
Facts.
So many people have had to Google hard-boiled because of this show.
Hold on. That's not what the question says. Reread that question, Christian.
It says, well, no, I get that, but like people had to know what hard-boiled means, and then in relation to Senor Pink.
Well, hold on. There are two wolves, Christian. There are those that don't know what hard-boiled is, and there are those that recognize what hard-boiled is, and then go, why is Senor Pink so hard-boiled?
No. We're not talking the fucking girls' energy here. This is people going
this is definitely girls' energy.
No. This is people learning what hard-boiled means and going, why the fuck is this Senor Pink?
So what is the definition of hard-boiled via Google?
Oh, I mean, if you go by the Merriam-Webster definition of hard-boiled, it says devoid of sentimentality, tough, of relating to, or being a detective story featuring a tough, unsentimental protagonist and a matter-of-fact attitude towards violence, hard-headed or practical. So it's the opposite of what you're saying, Brendan. It's devoid of sentimentality.
Nah, this is you need fucking Urban Dictionary hard-boiled. All right, that's what's going to get you down the right path.
He is a hard-boiled egg. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Well, that's the worst thing you could have said.
Well, okay, he's
Justin's just hungry.
He's a soft-boiled egg, but they call him a hard-boiled guy.
Urban Dictionary, hard-boiled, an adjective describing a person that is seemingly unfazed by anything.
Seemingly. That's the key word there, Christian.
So,
I think you're grasping at straws.
Scroll down slightly. Someone who has lost all sex appeal and has become totally unappealing to their former mate. What is going on?
What
is
it? I mean, he is wearing that diaper drip. Anyway, moving on.
Watching him do the hard-boiled butt bomb thing was the weirdest transition.
Okay, yeah, diaper bomb.
Then, immediately into Frankie going, I need to touch my nipples mode.
I just love that there are a bunch of cats.
It sent me over the edge.
No matter what Senior Pink does, he's always surrounded by you know what.
You're just stop.
No, I don't know. Tell me, Brendan.
I refuse. Anyway,
let's not go down there. I did giggle when the cats also like made hard eyes at him though. That was like, okay, fine.
That was hilarious.
Okay, fine. You got me this time.
All right. So I will say I have a bit of a what do you call it? When I don't want to say something. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. I have a bit of confession. I was a little glad last week when it was going to be just a me and Justin cast because I was kind of looking forward to you, Christian, not being here. Because once upon a time I told you that not only was the Senior Pink, like, we love you, Senior Pink bit never going to die, but they were going to double down on it. Well, these were the episodes where it got doubled down on in Frankie and this Queen character.
Oh.
This was the double down.
The double down was that Frankie's doing it now?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, so that didn't even faze you, apparently. Apparently, you're invested now. So you must love the bit.
Well, okay, let's not say invested. Invested isn't what I'm talking about here. Was it weird that Frankie just did that? I mean, yeah, it kind of. It doesn't really fit anything Frankie's ever done. He's just sort of like he's just been watching what Senor Pink has been doing and decided to emulate it, which is not my favorite thing out there.
I half agree, half disagree. I think Frankie has always been a lady killer, all right? Remember Lola? Wait, was Lola? Yeah, Lola from Thriller Bark. Listen, he was down to shack it up with Lola out in Thriller Bark, but he was like, listen, babe, I can't be held down by marriage. I got to be out on the open sea.
He did do that. That did happen. But he did it with like a smile as he was combing his hair. It was a little bit more suave than what we had here.
I think he is getting bad examples from Senior Pink, but I think the foundation was already there for Frankie. That's what I'm going to say.
I do think there's some argument to be made there. There's some foundation there. But I do think this is a very L scene for Frankie, I think. I think this is a bit of a wild take to take this bit.
What, watching Frankie kiss a random woman for no reason?
Yeah, and then essentially
and then,
be like,
dunk
I
on
just
her
needed you to
for
shut
it,
up,
like,
lady. Yeah, dunk on her for it, essentially. Yeah, I'm like, this one doesn't age very well.
Yeah, she goes, take responsibility for me now and marry me, and he's like, what? No, what am I going to do that
because
for?
I kissed you? What are you, a child? Get out of here!
Yeah. They introduce a female character only to use her to turn her into another one of these fawning, lady side girls on the side or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a pretty yikes.
Also, bit. she's like giant and everything, but isn't she like below 20? Isn't she like 18 or something too?
I have no idea how old she is. Did they give her age?
I don't remember.
I feel like they did.
Her age is 20.
Okay, not as bad as it was in my head. I thought it was like 17 or 18. I'll be honest.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Well,
let's not
from
do that.
This awful
let's not do
thought
that.
line. What I can tell you guys about Attack on Titan is that the first chapter released in March 17th of
oh my god
2010, and so this chapter, the chapter that inspired this episode, came out in 2015. I believe I read that correctly.
Hold on, don't use those words exactly. We don't know what inspired what. We're just saying there could have been inspiration.
Sorry. What I meant to say was, so Attack on Titan first released in 2010. This chapter, the chapter used in these episodes, came out in 2014. So there is a possibility that Ferrule getting big chomped by the Nutcracker could have potentially been inspired by Attack on Titan in episode 1 / chapter 1.
I mean,
that's what I'm here to say.
Even beyond that, the Nutcrackers do move in very erratic and sort of
I agree
Titan-like ways, where they twitch and they the way they run at them, stuff like that. It's very
when
Titan-like.
One of them started crawling, it was the most body horror thing I've experienced in a long time.
Sorry.
Can I make fun of the Tontattas for a second?
No, actually, no.
Sure.
No making
Go
fun
ahead.
of small
you
friends.
Can try.
Do it.
So I find it hilarious when Queen first captures like a bunch of them with a vacuum, because first thing that went into my brain was suck. But
cool.
Okay.
Okay.
But
also introducing a new female character and having her weapon of choice be a vacuum is a little yikes.
Yeah. But like after seeing them like where the Tontattas go in the vacuum, how their weakness is now a burlap sack. Meanwhile, they're able to like punch holes into like concrete.
They have blunt force damage. They don't have piercing damage unless you're Leo.
That's a pretty good point. It's like, well, I mean,
like we watch these dudes like knock the fuck out of like metal doors and people and shit, but a burlap sack. My God, what are we to do?
What do we ever do? Well, you know, it's like punching a board.
It smells a little bit like farm in here.
It's like punching a board versus punching a pillow. One you can break. The other one just absorbs the blow, obviously.
What if they're like birds and you just like, you put them in the dark and they just shut down?
Shut up, Christian.
What?
Fucking stop.
You just put the blanket over their cage. You put them in the burlap sack. And
speaking of the Tontata, I do want to give a shout out to these gags that they were doing where the old guy was like fucking running around looking for Moncherry. And like all of them are like reading signs going like, hey, we're not supposed to go that way or go that way. Or like, we got to run on this side of the road. And then
stick to the left.
It all culminates to the last bit where the old guy who's looking for the princess is like, I'll find you, princess. And then all the Tontatta are like yelling at him as he's about to like run into the door. Wait, old guy, you gotta stop. We're not supposed to go in there. And then the old guy instead of being like, who cares? I'm looking for the princess. He goes, oh no, if only I knew ahead of time. I can't stop.
Okay, right before that, when there's a bunch of like signs on their way to this closet, they're like running through or whatever. And they're like, God, I wish I could remember this guy's name. Did I write it down?
I'm going to get Usopp.
Mauji.
Yes.
Mauji is the old man who's Manchuri's caretaker or whatever. When Mauji's just running it down to the closet to find her, and all the other Tontattas chasing him are like, Mauji, you got to follow the signs. It says stay to the left. And everyone except him is like falling in line.
He was still looking at Attack on Titan fact, I think.
Okay, well that makes sense.
I didn't hear you speak about the sign part. I heard about the like end of that scene.
Jeez, man.
I heard the end point. I didn't hear the like on the way part. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
Best part is that I sensed
what you
it.
said, but I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
I felt it. I'm like this man.
Oh, incredible!
For what it's worth, I guess you like clarified it more. If that's even what happened.
Devin said it. Devin echoed what you said before.
Well,
yeah, that did happen.
Neither me or Brett even acknowledged Devin saying it. So, like, did he even really say it?
So anyway, that was a great bit. That was a good bit. I enjoyed that gag. Anyway, the princess wasn't at the factory. And
your
they
princess
found
is in
out
another castle.
Your princess is... God damn it! I can't believe I couldn't think of that joke on the fly.
I thought of it immediately.
God fucking damn it! Your princess is not being guarded by Queen. It's in another factory. Anyway, moving on. It's in another castle, and by another castle, it's in the original castle, the only actual castle on the island. And it's in the naughty room or something. What was it called?
In the back of a church in the naughty room.
Bro, what the fuck?
The naughty room's fucking deep, bro.
Yeah, that too. But I'm like, what the fuck was this king doing? He sent his kid into like the deepest dungeon in the castle with no fucking food for like 24 hours.
That was fucking wild. Like just starving your kid. Like what the fuck, man? What the
As a kid
hell,
who grew up in a very abusive household.
Okay.
Not as crazy. I'm more interested in the fact of what is this church? Like, first off, what religion is it? Two, there's got to be some more importance to this because there's some weird shit going on in this church. I think we're coming up to another bone glyph, baby.
Oh, you think that this is where we get church going arc?
Yeah.
Do we convert all of the straw hats
we
to
do have
Christianity?
God Usopp now.
We do have God Usopp.
Well,
this is where
I
we
can tell
find
you-
the church.
We've seen the Bible in this show. I'm just saying.
What I will tell you is
when are we going to
that
get Muhammad?
Dressrosa is clearly inspired by Spain, and the Spaniards are very much influenced by Catholicism. And so, it's on brand.
It is
the
on brand.
aesthetic.
No, you're not wrong. There's definitely something going on. I like where your head's at.
That is
but
all
the
I'm
naughty
saying.
room is just a super dungeon Well, not super dungeon, just like a super like in the depths dungeon.
It's just a hole in the wall. A storage room.
It's literally a hole in the wall.
Just a storage room with a hole in the wall.
I mean, I love that too. It's got like a little Tontatta specific area too.
Well, the king probably added that after Viola and the fucking Tontatta were like fucking around as children or whatever.
How many times have they been put in here? What is happening?
That's another question. What is going on? Like, I still say, what the fuck is going on with you, King Riku? This is a little fucking sus. and then poor Scarlet has to come in and be like, Don't worry, sis. I'll make sure you're fed. I won't let you go hungry. Why the fuck is it your job?
Wild.
Where are your parents?
Fucking wild, man. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Y'all have never been grounded, and it shows.
Devin, stop. Huh? Anyway, moving on. You are nonsense. Anyway.
First of all, you're taking my bit. Second of all, just because we've been through some shit in life does not mean it should be approved of or expressed through media. That's all I'm saying.
You guys haven't been waterboarded by your parents?
Yeah, you guys haven't been starved for 48 hours just because
I've had electricity be banned from me. Like,
I'm pretty sure someone just forgot to pay the Con Ed bill, Devin. I'm sorry to break the news.
No, they went downstairs and said, you're not allowed to walk into a room with lights on unless someone who has the privilege of lights is on there, and you ask them for permission. It was a whole thing. I remember. I have stories.
I mean, that's fine, but that's not literally starving out your child. If you said that they told you weren't allowed to drink water for 2 days until you thought about what you did. It's the same
thing of like, you can't have your dinner unless you behave.
Bro, you don't need electricity to live.
Why are we arguing over this? Can we move on?
Yeah, we should move on. This is nonsense. This is a fucking waste of time. Absolute fucking garbage conversation. Anyway,
what can I say? I'm just doing some filler in the filler.
I don't need you to do filler. In fact, just don't.
We don't need filler. We're at an hour already.
Yeah, we don't need any of that. Anyway, so Sabo and Fujitora are still duking it out.
Sabo was here?
Sabo was here. Yeah, they're still fighting.
I don't remember seeing Sabo in this episode at all.
Very briefly.
Yeah.
I have no memory of this happening.
I think they cut to him for like a second, and then they were like, all right, later. That was it.
I have no memory of Sabo being on screen.
There is a very large chance that I left this bullet in here from weeks past just because I didn't feel like deleting it, because it would just come back eventually. Wow. As long as we know that Sabo is still here holding out the Navy, that's what matters.
Oh, trust me, I won't forget.
Don't worry, crazy Sabo.
You got the lead pipe, baby.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to do that sound.
Well, I'm just glad that we got to talk about the most important part of these episodes, and that's between Frankie and Senior Pink. Baby, the best fight. The absolute best fight in the entire arc.
It was the only fight, really.
It's the best fight. Well, they're not even done yet. Don't worry. It can only go up from here. Don't worry.
I can't wait for this WrestleMania 22 match to keep going, man. I'm so hyped.
X2 doubt.
Man, they don't get it. They don't get it, Justin. They'll see.
They'll
see the light.
I'll keep my mind open to it, but I'm not enthusiastic. I'll just say that.
I'm not enthusiastic.
You're not a fan of people getting German suplex on their necks, bro?
It's just a suplex. It's not a German one. It's just suplexing.
He doesn't know, bro. You know what? He doesn't know.
I have a note in my notes for the end of 692 that I think it was. I don't even know what happened anymore, but I wrote, what an end to the episode. Man, Frankie's so cool. What happened at the end of that episode? I don't remember.
I think it was just like
did Frankie just enter the building? Is that what it was? I think he just got in the front door after sending Pink away.
He pries open the door and he compliments and Tontattas. He's like, "Hey, good job, fellas." And then
I
love this
I stand by my note.
The Tontatta they don't wait to get like to get confirmation that Frankie's a good guy. Like they don't wait to see Frankie get vetted by other Tontatta. The Tontatta in the factory, as soon as the doors open, they're like, "Holy shit, it's a fucking robot! This is awesome."
Well, at that point, he looks like a toy, and they can just toy.
Counterpoint. It's a fucking robot. This is fucking awesome.
I just found that to be kind of funny. Like it was like the first words out of their mouth were, "Oh my god, it's a fucking
Holy
robot!"
Shit, a robot.
And then Tontatta, like from inside his suit, come out. And they're like, "Yeah, he's on our side." And then they're like, "Fuck yeah!"
And then they're like, "Oh shit, friends!"
Like he could have been an enemy, and they still would have had a great day. What a dumb fucking bit.
Honestly, I would have felt the same way.
I mean, if I saw a Terminator that was planning to kill me, I don't think I'd have that good a day.
Well, he has his actual face on now. If he had the face he had when he blew up Vegapunk's lab, that's a different story.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator came up to me, I would not be shouting for joy. I would be like, oh no, my life is over.
Well,
Frankie's a better looking dude than the Terminator. That's all I'm saying, you know?
Hold on. If Brendan ran into Arnold Schwarzenegger coming up to him, I think he'd be like, so how'd you get those gains first?
Listen. If I saw if I met former Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger in real life, that's a completely different story. Former the Iceman himself, Mr. Freeze from the classic Tim Burton Batman movie. But if I saw like legit Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Terminator, I would immediately know something was fucked.
You have a preconceived notion of Terminators equal bad things. They just see a robot and it looks cool.
Well, yeah, but like I'm just saying, man, like that's
man, you got a particular lens on. You got to take it off.
The second one was a good robot.
I would still be scared. I'd be like, I can't trust that you're. I can't be sure that you're Terminator 1 Arnold or Terminator 2 Arnold. I can't deal with this.
And this is why you don't get Gundams, Brendan.
Actual Arnold Schwarzenegger and being like, oh my God, is that a Terminator? Not, this is an actor. Just, oh my God, he's a Terminator. He's coming to kill me. What did I do in the future?
I mean, honestly, was somebody saying something? I feel like we talked over somebody.
I don't know.
Wow. All I'm saying is that you don't deserve Gundams for this take. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't deserve Gundams for this take? You know, fine. Whatever. I don't fucking care.
No Gunpla for you.
Mm-hmm. That's fine by me.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, are we done? I feel like we covered everything.
I thought there would be a lot more to talk about, and I think there isn't. And honestly, that's great. We can move on.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much. There's a lot of focus on the Frankie and Senor Pink stuff, especially in that like second episode. But otherwise, it's just kind of like a skip around thing. The only thing I will say is at the end of 694, we have Robin, Rebecca, and Barto catching up with Luffy and what's the guy's
Kiros
name?
And...
come on, you don't remember Cabbage?
Cabbage. We catch up with Cabbage and Law and Kiros. And first of all, actually, before that, there's another usage of a Luffy move I didn't think I'd ever see again because he uses
UFO. What was that move? What the fuck was that?
He uses UFO again, which I never thought I'd see again.
I had this only note in my notes because everything else is a quote. This is literally, I didn't believe it was going to happen. He used the UFO move for the second time.
Yeah.
This is probably the second time and the last time in the entire series this motherfucker uses this move.
When was the first time?
It was in
Punk Hazard.
Oh, was it Punk Hazard? I was going to say Impaled Down, but I don't remember.
No, it was Punk Hazard. In Punk Hazard, after they recollected after Luffy took the L from getting suffocated by Caesar Clown or whatever, they were all like, all right, it's time for round 2. And it was right before Zoro was like, get your shit together. And then Luffy's like, okay. And he does the UFO move. And I'm like,
oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. I can't believe you remember that, like, scene for scene.
I remember
I know
vividly.
A lot of the series.
I remember the bridge. I remember Smoker Coon scoffing at him. I remember everything. It's iconic.
Yeah.
My fatal flaw is I know too much of this series.
No, yeah. So seeing that again, I was like, oh my God, really?
I thought I was going to be the only one that remembered the UFO move.
No, I definitely remembered UFO. I apparently didn't remember correctly where it was from. The other more serious implication here that I'm excited for is that for the first time in a while, we may actually be getting a legitimate Robin fight, potentially, because her and Barto stay behind.
We also saw a return of the body horror of her wings, but not as gross as they were before.
Yeah, they really melt them together this time to tone it down a bit, which is fine. I'd have taken it either way, but
I'll take anything from Robin ever, actually.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm excited.
From the back.
Sweet.
Anyway, Justin.
Oh boy, here we go.
Look, he started this. All right.
You didn't have to answer.
I wasn't gonna go. Of course, I'm gonna answer.
What the fuck?
He's got to set the record straight. He can't let people be up in the air about what his response is going to be.
Yeah.
I can't let that slide.
All
right, anyway, does anyone have anything else to say? I'm fucking done with this shit.
No.
No, great. Next week is going to be 695 to 697. Moving on to quotes. I have 3.
Wow.
Go on.
This first one comes from the man, the myth, the legend, the god himself. After they find out that Sugar came back up in the dub, he goes like, "What? But no one can withstand my Usopp check in the box technique." Stupid. And then when Sugar is awake and talking to her own goons, and for whatever reason they keep showing her phallic things and it's freaking her out, she's like, sausages! Get that shit away from me, you idiots! And my final one is my favorite Lao Ji quote of the episode, where so him and Qin Zhao are arguing about who's older. I think Qin Zhao says, you young whippersnapper or something, and then Lao Ji goes like, "Next to you, I'm practically geriatric with a capital G." Fucking, I love it. Never change. All right, that's it.
Telling you, you're gonna steal the show, man.
I bet.
There's only like one word, I don't even remember the whole quote, but I just remember Zoro calling Usopp God Usopp, and that just stuck in my brain.
Hey, God Usopp.
He's a believer, man. He knows he's up.
I just hearing that, I'm just like,
he does believe in God.
Yo, Zoro likes to play ball, man. Like he doesn't care. Like he's in for the bit.
Nah, man, that's how you know God Usopp is real. He turned the agnostic into a believer.
he turned the atheist into a true believer within a minute.
He was shown a revelation and he was like, "I have seen the light."
I think he only worships it because of irony.
Bro. He's a believer. He knows what's up.
Anyone else got quotes?
Me quotes, nothing particular because I just forgot to write shit down. But scenes to focus on, literally anything with the Tontattas. They are so fucking funny this week, especially Maoji.
The Tontattas take the W this week, I think.
So I've got 2 quotes. The first of which is the beginning of 693 after Frankie enters the building and he lays eyes on Queen and he asks the Tontattas, is she the princess? And all of them are like, "No, what do you mean?" Then,
I mean, honestly, it's a fair question.
It's a fair question. The second quote I have is from later in the episode where Usopp is made privy to Viola's devil fruit power of clairvoyance, and Usopp goes, "Wow, Sanji would kill for your ability."
Yeah. Sanji would kill for that.
I'm surprised he didn't want that devil fruit over the invisibility, but I guess he would want the invisibility because then he could physically be there.
Well, I mean,
we don't need to discuss the logistics or the mechanics.
He was also just
Sanji's
infatuated with her. Like, he's not gonna. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna be like, "How dare you have this power that I would totally love to have"? Like, no, he's too busy hard eyes over like, "Viola, I love you."
Oh no, but I'm not saying, I don't disagree with that. It's just more of like the going back and remembering how he's like, if I could have a double for that like conversation, it's like, he had a choice between those two, and he chose the other one.
Yeah, maybe this one wasn't in the book.
Maybe it wasn't updated via wiki notes or something.
He's got an old version.
Any other quotes there, buddy?
No, that's it. Those are my 2.
Cool, great. Golden Ham. Piggyback off of what Brendan said. Can we give it to Tontattas?
Nah, I want to give it to Frankie.
No, I'm giving it to Frankie.
Yeah,
this is respectable. I can give it to Frankie.
I'm overlooking the minor kissing Queen thing and choosing to base it off of literally all the rest of it.
I agree. It is the one L.
Can we get light bulb nipple, Frankie?
Well, that's a conversation you need to have with Jordy to make sure that
the last move that he did when he was in senior.
It was, yeah.
Senior Pink goes diaper bomb.
They're both like, but like it cuts to like a panel frame of like both their faces in the screen doing like their hard boiled egg face look.
Yeah,
what a dumb fucking gag.
We go from diaper bomb to Frankie nipple light show. And I'm like, what's he gonna do with that?
What are you gonna do with that?
How is that an attack?
Y'all haven't heard of flashbangs, clearly.
I guess.
Honestly, yeah. Oh man, that's great. Frankie, it is beautiful. Moving on to fan mail. I have taken the liberty of pausing fan mail this week and instead using this moment to recognize the passing of Akira Toriyama. For those who do not recognize that name, he was the creator of Dragon Ball manga and anime. I wrote a couple things down about him. Akira Toriyama, born in Kyosu, Aichi, Japan in 1955. His most famous work, obviously, is the Dragon Ball franchise. but his first manga series was Dr. Slump, and it was fairly successful. He's also known for his character designs in works for video games like Blue Dragon, Chrono Trigger, and Dragon Quest. He cites Osamu Tezuka's Astro Boy as one of his inspirations for manga in terms of how he got started, as well as Disney's 101 Dalmatians in terms of inspiring him for just fondness with illustration in general. He's also cited as a fan of sci-fi works and kaiju media like the Alien franchise and Ultraman. And he's also an avid fan of Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee's Hong Kong kung fu flicks back in the day. He is survived by his wife Naichi and his children Sasuke and Kika.
He has a kid named Sasuke?
Dude, it's a very common name. Come on.
It's like a normal name in Japan, right? It's not the same as us in the West calling our kids fucking Son Goku because we're fucking weebs, all right?
Yeah, totally agree.
Did his son take his eyes?
Okay, don't.
So that he can make a better anime and unlock
This is not
his...
a joke. This is not meant to be a haha funny moment. They're supposed to have a moment of recognition for the passing of an icon. This is supposed to be a nice moment
to actually recognize an incredible creator that has given countless hours of entertainment and transformative media for a very large chunk of the world. All right, no jokes on that one.
Quite literally, I found out through his passing that Dragon Ball is huge in Mexico, as well as other parts of Latin America. But like in Mexico, it is a cornerstone of their culture for the past like 20 plus years, which I did not know. It's incredible.
South America,
his work is so prominent
DBZ.
that he got the Chinese government, and for anyone who's knowledgeable of anything, China and Japan have very strained relationships for many reasons I will go into. But for the fact that a Japanese man's work was so prolific and influential that he got the Chinese government to honor him speaks for itself, let alone any other government around the world, particularly the French. A lot of French politicians, I think President Macron actually has like an autographed thing from Akira Toriyama, and he said some kind words about him when they heard about the passing. So yeah, this guy, he was him, all right? Akira Toriyama is him.
He is the goat of the goats. To be perfectly honest. And I think I speak for, I think most of you guys haven't even been exposed to Dragon Ball in any significant capacity, but I grew up watching that shit like the plague. It was definitely my Brendan's baby starter anime for lack of a better term. And it genuinely shaped the vast majority of my personality at a young age, and even like what media I want to consume. And, the sort of things that I want to see out of my main characters and storytelling at a very early age. So I appreciate the works of Akira Toriyama to death, and he will be sorely missed, for certain.
R.I.P. at the GOAT. Would you two like to say anything before I move on?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I think you guys have said it all.
All right. Then moving on to Patreon shoutouts. Twigo, Taco, and Rin, TTR, thank you very much for being our producers and funding our show here. We cannot do it without you. We are semi-quickly going through your requests for the month. We're halfway there, I think. Oklahoma
Twigo, Taco,
just came out the other day.
Oh, did it? Oh, I haven't even listened to it yet.
It came out today, in fact, as of this recording.
Fuck. God damn it. I can't wait to listen to that one. We did Oklahoma.
We watched a musical from 1955 called Oklahoma.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, baby. It's a oldie and not a goodie.
That's a sneak peek for all you people wondering what his take was.
Listen, it has its charms.
No, it doesn't.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
On a scale of like that to Madam Web, like how bad are we talking?
Devin, I'm going to tell you one thing about this musical, and you're going to know everything you need to.
Oh no. This is the worst part of the show, by the way.
There's a song where a guy actively sings about another guy to get him to kill himself. To his face. He sings the song to the guy's face, like literally telling him to kill himself.
And then partway through the song, the dude that's being told like sings along with him, like he does harmonies with him, like, oh yeah. Maybe I should.
Oh, that'd be a beautiful funeral, actually. I think all my friends would show up and they'd really miss me. No, they wouldn't.
What?
What was going on in 1955, Bryn? What?
It was a very fucked moment for sure. What?
That's it. That's all I'll say.
I don't know if I want to listen to this episode anymore. All right,
far and above.
Go watch it.
No. This is not propaganda to get you to watch it. Listen to our episode. Don't watch the movie.
the most jarring part of the show. It is the outlier. The rest of it is like standard 50s practice. That is the one part of the show that makes everyone just go, what the fuck were they thinking when they wrote this? Oh, man. What a fucking... Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for our patrons out there. We love you and appreciate you. Can do it without you. Christian, what's next?
Next is the Garb Gab, baby. As the keeper of the Garb Gab, I am here. And, I'm so glad that you guys didn't record last week, because then you probably would have been stuck using some shitty something like the grab bag or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
wow, yeah, so shitty.
Now,
right. Yeah, right.
Now that I'm here, there's no need to fear. I have the Garb Gab, and... Justin, you're going to reach your hand in and you're going to pick out a snowball and read it.
Like straight up snow, or like the ice cream cones?
Like the ice cream thing. Like a snow cone.
It's getting warm these days. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you unwrap them?
Well, yeah.
Well, otherwise, yeah, it would be a mess everywhere, obviously.
Well,
you think unwrapping it would have made the mess?
It's just ease of access so that you can take it out and immediately, take a bite out of it. There's no need to... I did half the work for you. Why are you complaining?
Well, I was expecting to just kind of grab a cone, not grab a pile of slush.
Well, I mean, the cone's still there. You're wasting time. They're melting while you're discussing this. Go, just reach in and grab one.
All right. Well, what flavor is this? Ooh, cherry. All right, where's the cone? Eeny, meeny, miny cone. We got ourselves some Vegapunk this week, baby.
Ooh, Vegapunk. What are we Vegapunking?
Hell yeah. That's a good idea. What should we Vegapunk? Let's just take a...
I forgot the rules for
Wait,
Vegapunk.
What? Is it not written on the cone?
I'm gonna... I don't know. Is there something written on there, Justin?
What is it? We always do it this way. It's always written on the thing that we're Vegapunking.
Let me unwrap the cone. Because, you only got half of the job done.
Right.
On the inside of the cone, or the wrapper, rather, it says a tuba.
Wait.
What?
So we're going to pick the best devil fruit for a tuba.
Yes. And I already know what I'm picking, because I'm about to rip off Fire Force, and I'm giving it the ice fruit, baby.
What? But, okay.
Go on.
What?
So I feel like you could just give it any element and it would be infinitely better. Like, why do you pick the ice one?
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know ball. All right. For all my homies out there, watch Fire Force and know ball. There's a character from Squad 1. I unfortunately cannot remember his name, but his Fire Force universe power it's based on actual science. I tried understanding it. It is high level shit, but. Essentially, what this person is capable of doing is taking sound and then just, because it's a form of energy, converts it to fire or heat energy, and then does some other fucking scientific / magical mumbo jumbo, and can freeze shit with his instrument. It wasn't a tuba, it was something else. It was like a fucking French horn or something. But I thought that shit was cool as fuck. And this is the closest I'm going to get to that. Without knowing any actual science.
Are all the fucking things in the Garb Gab preloaded with this tuba Vegapunk? Is this like a Justin like Vendetta? Are we just doing Justin's like OC right now?
Why am I getting blamed right now? I don't hold the bag. I didn't stuff it with snow cones, right?
All right, fine. Why
I got a better one.
Okay, fine. Tuba. Yeah, what do you got?
The ton fruit.
But why?
Why?
But that just makes it annoying. You just make the tuba more annoying.
Just gives it a good bit, at least.
Exactly.
My fucking God. I'm gonna do the slow beam because I think that's an even better bit. You fucking.
That was my second choice.
You do the fucking sound out of the.
That's a trombone.
Yeah, but you do it with a tuba.
Yeah, you do it with the tuba, then you go like wah, 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 right next to their fucking poor sad sax. That's fucking gold right there. Although I feel like putting the slow beam on anything is just fucking fun because I just want to be able to slow fuckers. I think
or you could do the tremor fruit and hit that really deep bass note and shake the planet.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now we're talking. Okay.
That's the real white noise.
Okay. I think
right, like just hitting that deep foghorn noise with it.
I definitely think I want the tremor fruit on my fucking trombone. That's perfect. Actually,
tuba.
Sorry, tuba. Whatever. I want it on my tuba. Either way, it's the answer. I want that. That is what I need. I want to hit the brown note
now
with
just
my
picture
tuba.
Whitebeard carrying around a tuba.
Have you?
The One Piece is real.
How about this one? Have you seen the memes of the dude who's disassembled his tuba and is wearing it like armor?
Yeah. I'm gonna carry this.
I'm giving my tuba the jacket fruit.
Oh my god! Stop! You can't do this to me.
Oh, but I am.
Come on, man. So fucking stupid.
It's
dude.
incredible.
That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard.
It's so funny to me.
I can't believe it's been like 3.4 fucking weeks since you've learned of the jacket fruit's existence, and you've already found a way to use it.
Yeah, look at that thing. Look at that guy. Although he has a couple of different tubas, but still.
This is great. I love this.
I hate that.
All you have to do is type in parry this, you filthy casual.
I just typed in tuba Dark Souls and it came up.
I mean, it is pretty good.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh fuck, tuba Dark Souls. I do kind of want that in my life.
This is great.
What was the keyboard faces guy? His name.
Oh,
Imagine this guy
Apu.
versus the
Apu.
versus Apu. A battle of the century with like fucking what's his name? Why am I blanking at everyone's name?
I feel like the actual answer to this would actually be the music fruit or whatever the fuck that Apu guy has, because that would probably just make the tuba.
Does Apu actually have a fruit?
Absolutely, he does.
Uh-oh. Brendan probably did a spoil.
Okay,
well,
my guy.
actually, no, I don't think that's true, because at once upon a time we surmised that all of the long arm tribe people are like this with like the musical teeth and shit, and then that turned out to not be true.
Right.
So
like,
I think we did know this actually.
Yeah. I know it hasn't been named, so I quote unquote put music next to it, just to give us like fucking context to what it might be or whatever. But either whatever the fuck it is, it should be on this tuba because it clearly gives you a lot of fucking versatility.
What happens then? Like like you just get to like you're playing your tuba and it sounds like an electric guitar. Like what's that?
Yeah, well, no, you play the tuba and then like you press your fingers on like the outer rims of it and all of a sudden you're playing the keys, man.
Or you just give tinnitus to everyone in a 10-mile
or
radius.
like every time you like flick it, you're playing the drum or something like that. Like that'd be sweet. It's a versatile fucking instrument that way. It does everything.
All I'll say here is
tremor the best.
I looked up the name of the fruit just to see what it was called, and the music name is way better when it's actually called. So I like that one better.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the actual one is, but whatever.
It's just worse. That's all you need to know.
Fruit. Perfect. I'm glad to hear that. I really like tremor though. That's a great fucking idea. I think even though I want to give it whatever Apu's fruit is, I think we should give it the Whitebeard fruit because that would be way fucking funnier.
I hear you.
I'm just picturing this image as Whitebeard. Like put this on Whitebeard, like not obviously covering his whole head, but like that's his hat now.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, but I look at this image and I just really think that Christian nailed it with the jacket fruit.
Man, all right, fine.
I mean, there's not a winner here. We could all be winners. It's like
we cooked this week. That's incredible. I love
Did
this.
we cook this week?
Oh, absolutely.
We can pull a Blackbeard and give them both.
There's not like we're not like picking one. We're just cooking.
But imagine, Christian, if you could wear it and then you just have the booming earthquake. Imagine this guy shooting earthquakes at you. How fucking rad would that be?
He's gonna pierce the heavens with his song.
Oh, man.
It's a real shame that this is an audio-based platform and no one knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, we'll post
they
it
know.
somewhere.
We already told them what to Google search. It's fine.
Holy shit, that'd be amazing. I'd love to see that. All right. I'm
right.
satisfied.
Devin, take us out by doing the thing.
Oh, fuck, you sure you want me to do this?
It's your
There's
job.
no rating this time.
You're here.
Right. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us questions at pandasightings@gmail.com. And if you want to financially support us, you can go to either our Patreon or our Redbubble and do the little linky thingy down below. We also have a Discord that you could join and, see Tuba Man in the flesh. There's another one in there. I know I'm supposed to remember.